What's up, Kaspa crew? It's Louis Crypto here, back with another Kaspa update for you guys. And in yesterday's update, we saw this rejection off of the fake news. So we had a pump into this key level that I was suggesting at the 6.5 and 6.18. We had a rejection, and the next step is to go ahead and lose the 1 fib level. But as you can see, we found support right there on the 20 moving average as well as the 1 fib level. Look to the left over here, and there is a wick support. We can see resistance over here. So this is just going to give a short-term rally back up where we came from. And these are just the Fibonacci rules anyway. So it still remains bearish while you are beneath this point over here, the 0.5 fib, or you can even say this double top over here neckline right there at the 0.5 Fibonacci. So while we are beneath this point, I remain bearish. And if you remember from yesterday's update, I said if we reclaim it and confirm its support right here, it would then suggest we're no longer in the immediate short term coming down to these targets over here. However, as I said, I would still maintain bearish while we are underneath this, even if in the short term we are invalidating downside by reclaiming it. I would still remain bearish while we are underneath this high over here, just because this reclaim of this support will just send us to there. Doesn't necessarily mean that we will reclaim it. I am waiting to flip my stance into bullish once this high is taken out, because we're taking out some bearish divergences, my apologies. And so yeah, we're still, and even if we're pumping up into there, we see we got a high over here. I know that was a fake out, but you'd still consider it a lower high if we were to top out below this 51900 area. So there is still a chance that you come down to support, dead cat bounce, and still continue lower. So all in all, we're just waiting. As we are pumping into this area right now, we're waiting for wick rejections like this. If we're not getting wick rejections, that is a telltale sign that we are going to push through. And then the next target would be up here, and we're waiting to see if this can be broken for the bulls out there that want to see Kaspa continuing higher. But again, I will maintain bearish even on the reclaim of here, because it's just suggesting it wants to try and break it, not necessarily that it will. Please do support the channel in liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing these updates. It really does help the channel grow, and I really greatly appreciate it. If this does maintain as resistance right now, if we start to see wicks to the upside over here, then it just seems that we just had this short-term bounce of the 1 fib at the 20 into that key level of resistance, waiting for those wick rejections and then coming back down. And on this attempt, it'll probably lose the 1 fib level and continue down to these targets. So as of now, although we're seeing strength from the 1 fib level back up into that area of resistance, these are yet to be invalidated. So these targets still should be met. Only if we get above, flip it to support, these targets will not be met in the short term. This is the next level of resistance. We are still bearish below this. So eventually, if we fail to break above this, eventually we would come back down to test these key levels. We could see reversals from this point as it is support. But again, as long as you stay below this point, doesn't matter how high you come, as long as it's below this, we will continue even lower to about 3.5 cent area. That is it from me today. If you want me to teach you how to trade, how to become a self-sufficient, profitable trader, we were able to call this whole Bitcoin pump. We'll be calling for it for over a month now. So hopefully you were watching along with those videos. Again, we were also predicting from here that Kaspa was going to come up into this area. So I'm giving you guys a lot of free trades in these updates, but if you're not able to actually spot them, although I'm literally giving them, do consider taking action on the education. The cheapest option would be joining the Discord community. I can mentor you there, but as a group, it will just be with the other students that are in the community, where today, Tuesday and Thursdays, we like to do weekly group calls where I teach you the exact entries to look for, the criteria you need to enter the trade. So it's not just entering because it's at a certain location. There needs to be multiple things agreeing with each other for us in order to enter a trade. If you want to join the community, it's £20 a month. Click the links in the description below. It's going to take you to my link tree. Press join the private Discord here. I can actually give you 3 months free in the community, where you'll get these free group mentorship sessions if you take action on the course. If you wanted me to teach you one-to-one, and then we won't move from a subject until you fully get it, then take action on the mentorship. I'm going to include the community for free for 3 months, so you get those further mentorship sessions as a group. You'll also get the one-to-one sessions just with me and you, whether that's 5 hours or 10 hours of my help until you become a self-sufficient trader. And I'll also in that included in the price, give you my 6-hour long pre-recorded course that you have for the rest of your life. With both of these options, you actually get the chat free for your first 3 months. And if we join the chat over here, after those 3 months, it does become £10 a month instead of 20. So just private message me through Twitter if you want to ask more questions about that over here. Follow me here anyway, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.